I need a
All
haircut
right, we
anyways.
back. It's been a while, long awaited episode, man. We got a lot to catch up on, but I got two special guests with me today. My guy Deuce, which y'all seen before, and the new guest, my man. Appreciate you tapping in. But
Yeah,
none
bro.
gonna
Appreciate you
get
for
into
having me.
NBA free agency. Some trades that's happened so far. It's a lot of craziness going on. We'll start off with the Miami Heat trading for Giannis Antetokounmpo. What do y'all think about that deal?
Man, I think it's a win for both teams to ultimately blow it up. Milwaukee get a reset. Breath of fresh air for Tyler Hero go shine in his home state. But man, oh man, South Beach is turned back up like it's 2013 because my man Bam got some help. They re-signed Wiggins. They talking about going to get Russ. They did lose Norman Powell, but they got Bam some help, and he can go back to really play his natural position, which is the point forward. Actually, they got 2 point forwards, but I'm excited to see how it's going to work because Spo going to run that spread offense. Can Giannis flow in it or not?
Yeah, not for sure. And the thing is because Norm Powell is a big part of it for me because obviously he's averaged 20 some last year. He's an elite shooter, but they did get one of the shooters. I wanted to say Luka Nor, but it's not Luka Nor. Who they signed yesterday? But they signed a shooter yesterday. It's not right in front of me right now, but they did get another shooter, and then Luka Nor signed with Phoenix. So both of them got shooters that they needed. But how you feel about that deal? Did you feel, Christian? Did you feel like they gave up too much for Giannis at this point in his career, or?
I mean, it's Giannis, but I don't know. I just think it's nasty. I don't know if I like him and Bam next to each other. I don't know. Maybe if they had a different backcourt, we'll see. They got Davion Mitchell running the one.
Yeah,
I
David.
don't, I don't think
They,
it's enough
they,
shooting, but
So I think
I
with Davion at the
maybe
helm,
maybe in a couple years it'll be like give him a year or two, but not this season. We'll see though, because it's Giannis.
no,
So
it's Giannis. But the
we'll
thing is,
see.
I think when all else fails, until they can figure out the offensive end, defensively, they got to be one of the best teams in the league,
Yeah,
right? Because you
yeah.
got Davion Mitchell. He's known as like a defensive guy.
What they call off night? Yeah, yeah,
And then
well,
you put Bam,
well,
Giannis, and Wiggins. Like, that's an elite defensive unit, yo.
yeah. Now it
apparently,
is.
but they did lose Khalil Ward and Hami Haqua, which I liked. I liked both of them and Tyler Hero, but Tyler Hero was on the way out anyway. But there is rumors that DeRozan asked out of Sacramento, and one of his preferred
And go
destinations
there and still
is
can't nobody
Miami.
hit a
So
three
it's
over there.
that's another guy that can go play. It's another guy that's big, physical, can play, but that's a lot of people that needs the ball in their hands. So we're gonna see. I think they gotta add a little bit more. They need a shooter. They need some
Yeah, a
shooting.
couple.
A lot more shooting.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the thing there. You think if they were to go, say, trade for a guy like DeRozan, he'll help them? Because I feel like that's everybody will just pack the paint.
No, I think I wish they were. I would like them to see go get. Even though he signed with San Antonio, I think Toby would have been a good fit for them. That could spread the floor, knock down corner jump shot. But obviously he's in San Antonio. There's a lot of shooters that they could have got, but I think they were so focused on getting Wiggins signed to lock him in that they lost track of what was going on.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so that's who it was. They got Tim Hardaway Jr. on a 1 year deal. So I mean, they got
He's
some skill.
solid, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But that's shooting. I mean, he shot it at 41% last year. So I mean, that's a high clip.
It's probably top 10, top 15
All
in
right,
the
so
league.
And then so he averaged 14 a game in 27 minutes. So he'll probably play around the same. So if he could shoot 38, 40, even better, like that'll be needed for them for sure. Because like I
are they
said,
playing? Are they automatic playoffs for y'all?
no, I think they got to be automatic playoffs. Just with, like I said, even if they struggle on the offense and defensively, they're going to be one of the best teams in the league because they're
Defensively, they might be a top 5 rated team defensively.
yeah. And then
Because
of course, surrounding Giannis, it's like, are we at the point in his career with the way he plays that he's going to continue to get these lingering injuries? And that's what makes it interesting because they did give up a lot. I mean, Hero Ware, which I think Ware's a dog. I think
Yeah,
now. I even personally think that the Bucks should get rid of Miles Turner and just let Ware do his thing because
yeah, I agree.
to keep Miles Turner around right now, what they got. But
Yeah,
we'll
I
see how
agree
it
for
pans
sure.
out. And then the first round picks they gave up. So they definitely, I mean, other than that, it's whatever. But we'll see how it pans out. I definitely think they're a playoff team. Now, I feel like, I mean, just off Giannis, banking on Giannis being healthy in the East with that roster, with the identity that he have under Spo, I think they'll be a top 5 seed.
yeah,
I
for sure.
ain't-
I think 5 or 6, right on that edge, like where where I feel like Detroit or Boston might be like one of those teams that are really trying to figure it out next year. That obviously the top dog is going to be New York, but everybody else is going to be figuring it out this year. We're all a bunch of new faces, new places.
Yeah, no, for sure. And then, of course, the big move yesterday, Jaylen Brown to Philly. We thought we thought Philly hated him. Now they got to embrace him. And on the other side of that, they just put you out. Y'all are obviously rivals. You went out, you get out, but now you're going through your rival. How did y'all like this? What do you think about what Boston did? Because me personally, I feel like I made a post about this last night. I think they missed the playoffs. And I had a Boston fan just real quick. I'm gonna tell you why though. I had a Boston fan say Jaylen Brown just did it with the same team, basically. What makes you think they're gonna miss the playoffs with Tatum? My answer was it's not that they can't be decent again. I don't think they'll win 58 again, just to be clear, or whatever it was they won. But the East got better. Players moved around, the East got better.
Yeah.
Philly's now better than Boston.
Yeah.
In my opinion. You have the Pistons. You know what I'm saying? You got the Heat that's going to be in the mix now. I think the Wizards is going to be real good. Like, you got the teams now. Raptors is going to be a problem. They were already a playoff team. You got Cleveland. Like, it's not going. So I don't think.
And we got Indiana coming back healthy. You don't know what Tyrese going to look like next year with her because when he a spark plug. Hey, they don't know what it is.
That was the next team I was going to say though, because I'm not high on them, but some people think they're going to be good. So I ain't mad at it.
I don't know.
Hey,
I don't like Halliburton.
I know what you said about Boston. I truly do like the trade for both sides because ultimately it gives Tatum the free ring to be the man now. It's no more you're 1A, 1B, it's no conversation. I thought it was never a conversation. That's another day conversation. It's never been a conversation, but Tatum's the man now, and they're surrounding him with talent. Mitchell Robinson, Derek White. I think Peyton Pritchard finally steps into that role of being a true point guard. Plus, I think they got more moves. They want Trey Murphy to come. That's why they traded for the 2 first-round picks. Trey Murphy's might be on the way to Boston. And I think they're not done yet. Brad Stevens ain't just going to make one move and be done for the year. Plus, Mitchell Robinson brings a lot of toughness to that team that they very much needed. Because if they match up with a Philly, he's going to make Embiid work. If they match up with a New York, he's going to make Cat work. If they match up with Cleveland, either big man's going to have to work. It's going to be interesting. But I'm really excited to see Tatum be the man and see how he embraces it. Is it going to be free run, take 30 shots and be efficient, or is he going to shy away from the moment and not know how to attack it, knowing he got somebody beside him that's that same dog?
But like I said, I think and Christian, you can tell me if you feel like this at all. I told somebody, I think that all the pressure's on Jason Tatum, because last year when they revamped the roster, Jaylen Brown was in that position and he averaged almost 30. Now it's like, and really, even though Tatum was looking decent when they came back, or good when he came back off of his injury, they weren't as good of a team. And when that kind of carried over into the playoffs. So they were playing better without him last year. Now Jaylen Brown's out of the mix. And for me, I just think that Jaylen Brown brings things he does little things that you don't see a lot of superstars do. And I think that's what separates him and Tatum for me. Obviously, it's close. They're 2 great players, but I've been Jaylen Brown from day one.
But but another thing about Philly, to take off of them for the other side of the trade, Philly's reloading, and if they stay healthy, they might be the favorite of the East on paper because you got Maxey, you got Edgecombe, you got Jaylen Brown and Embiid. They just added Anthony Simons for 2 years. They added Dean Wade.
Wade will probably start the 4.
They start wherever you want. They'll run the small lineup, but if they stay healthy, they can truly match up with the New Yorks or the Detroit, so they can match up, or Miami. What if they match up with Miami and they gotta come out and run small because everybody else is shooting the lights out? Well, it's gonna be interesting because
I don't like that for the Celtics. I don't know why you trade a Finals MVP in this prime, entering this prime, whatever. For me, I'm letting him and Tatum rock out. Tatum's still coming off an injury, Achilles, so he came back, but he also got hurt. That's why he didn't play the last game, Game 7.
Yeah,
so we'll see. I don't know.
And
I wouldn't make that trade, especially not for no Paul George. Like I think you could get way better for Jaylen Brown.
They actually settled because there's rumors that they asked for, I think, another first-round pick, and they wanted VJ. And Philly wasn't moving, so then they
Yeah.
just ended up settling for Paul
Well,
George.
And
apparently,
if you don't do what you want, man, just move on. That's
But I mean,
appa-
granted,
I'm rocking out with them too.
you turn them, you got them 2 first out of it, which you can end up hopefully, like you said, Deuce, packaging into a deal to get another player that you may want. Because there was rumors that Boston, even before moving Jaylen Brown, was high on Trey Murphy.
I do like that though. I think I like Trey Murphy over there.
Yeah. But my thing is, with a team like the Pelicans, why would you give up Trey Murphy? Like, where is your direction right now? You start unloading players, you got to almost go in a rebuild because people don't trust Zion as the franchise player already.
Yeah.
I don't know. They're in rebuild forever.
but also they came out today. Shams came out and said today that Giannis had signed off on a sign and trade to Boston, but they wouldn't give him 3 years. They only gave him 2, and I guess that pretty much diminished all the trades, and that's why he got sent to Miami. Because he okayed the Boston trade, but he wanted a 3-year extension.
Yeah,
I'm giving Giannis whatever.
I think
Hey,
That's crazy.
Walker on a podcast talking about how they're under new ownership. So, they got new ownership now, and basically they need a new arena.
yeah.
He didn't think that they wanted to kick out $300 million to each of them when they got to get a new arena as well. So he thinks that played a part into it. But of course, they'll never come out and say it. But I don't know. Either way, I mean, like you said, for a team like Philly, I mean, this just changed your team crazy. And then, like you said, they picked up Simons. Then they drafted Filine from Bama. So now they got 2 as backup guards. I would assume they're going to bring him in as more of a defender, which he was known for early in his career at Bama before they wanted him or needed him to score more. So, I mean, they definitely going to have a nice little 7-8 man rotation for sure. It's all about Embiid now, but I think another interesting dynamic there is now you can kind of let Embiid really get healthy because Maxey and Jaylen Brown can get you into the postseason. They're good enough.
You don't got to play to the playoffs for real.
Yeah, let me not forget VJ because he had a hell of a rookie year. So you put him in the mix, them 3 guards. I mean, Dean Wade will be solid for them, do what he needs to do. And so even if Embiid's a little beaten, banged up, he ain't got to rush back now.
But come playoff time, where do you run? Where you running through? That's the one thing. Who's going to be? It's going to be another problem ahead of Boston. Where do you run it inside out to Embiid to create from somebody else? Because we know Embiid is a prolific passer from the post and can create for other people. But because you brought JB in, is he considered the man now, or are we considered? Maxey did have a All NBA year last year and stepped into a role of being the so-called man. So where are we just gonna be like this is a 3-headed monster, or is somebody gonna emerge himself as the man?
I think it kind of works out perfect though, because they got a true ball handler, a true big, and then a good wing, an elite wing.
It works perfect.
If they play it right, I don't think he really played through Embiid too much. Now there's based on matchups you should, but I feel like now when I say play through him, I'm not saying like not off the you can off the block, but like mid post and let him work and have all because Maxey has to have the ball kind of to be effective too because of his quickness. So I think that it's going to be a balance and it's going to be based on matchups because you can't come out and now just put your best player on Jaylen Brown because now you got to worry about Maxey and Embiid. I don't know, man. It's gonna be tough because I had that thought last night though, like I was saying. Is he gonna be the man there or is this still considered Embiid's team?
Nah, it was Max's team last year. Still. Embiid, as nice as he is still is getting hurt. So I'm good. I don't want to risk him getting hurt again.
I agree with that, but I'm saying that I feel like it's still Embiid's team though.
What they say, your best ability is availability. You got to play more than 55 games to be considered a man. Maxey probably played at least 65, 70 games last year. And when they come in, they got him to the play-in, and then by the grace, they got into the playoffs and made a run.
Embiid won them the series, and when he came back, even though it was in the playoffs, they were playing through him.
Yeah, true, but the thing is, when you're that dominant and you have that big of a mismatch, you kind of have to run it through him.
Yeah,
Maxey's still gonna be Maxey, no matter if it's Mikal Bridges or Asa Wallace. It don't matter.
I don't like the names is kind of strong, so I don't want to say it, but because he wanted to be the man, right? So now he gets traded to a team where they got 2 other. I don't want to say elite because I don't want to say Maxey's elite yet, but he's very good. But you got 2 elite scorers, let's say that, and now you add yourself to the mix. It gets.
Does he come?
Somebody's gonna win out. Somebody's gonna win out of Philly.
You think so?
Yeah.
It'll probably work for good for 1 or 2 years, and when somebody
And if
finally
so,
has
it got to
that
be
year, they
Embiid.
want to break out.
If anybody
Nah,
if anybody's going,
to be
Embiid
honest,
can go.
it might be Maxey.
It'll be Maxey, but if Embiid can show that he can stay available, I
It'll
think
be
it'll be Maxey. Because you kind of like if you got an elite wing and elite big man, nobody has that. Like you think of the elite bigs in the league. Obviously, he's been banged up, but he's still elite when he's out there. He
Nah,
kills.
he is for
So
sure.
like talk about Embiid, Yoke. I mean, you're
Victor.
probably who?
Victor.
Yeah, it wouldn't be.
No, but I'm talking about like bigs that's gonna give you that work on the off the block though. Like Wemby can, but he don't do it enough. Like he's more of a step
I
back.
think the last time I remember, I don't know you consider him elite, but it was when Giannis was on the post and they had Middleton. That year they went on the finals run Middleton was elite that year, I felt like. Because
Yeah, the way Giannis plays, he's good on the block. But like those type guys, because then when you give him a good wing, like you get that Shaq Kobe vibe. You know what I'm saying? And now in today's game, there's no dominant bigs though.
No, it's not.
it's gonna make Embiid's life a lot easier, but also it's gonna put a lot more pressure on him to be consistent, because if he's not consistent, it's gonna hold him back.
Yeah. I don't know. Now, what about the Lakers? Let's get on to that one. Walker Kessler, obviously Bron's going somewhere else now. Signed AR to the max. Went out and got Quentin Grimes. Sandro, I don't even know how to pronounce his last name. Gave him 40-some million. What do y'all think? What do y'all think about the Lakers? Another team that misses the playoffs?
No.
I don't know. I like Walker Kessler. I like that pickup, but
Walker Kessler's solid, but I don't know.
I don't know. That just don't do nothing for me. Like Lakers, I don't.
It's a good move. It's a good
They
move.
got Luka though, so it's whatever. Like anything can happen with Luka.
I'm a Lakers fan, so I can say this: 46 mil to Austin Reeves, boy, he better play all 82 and average 28. But the thing is about it is, I understand the moment Detroit offered 40 something mil, you gotta one up them. But like,
I'm letting Austin Reeves walk.
For 46 mil.
Last night, unless Luka or like Redick or somebody super high on AR, and obviously he can score, but you'll never win a championship with him being your second best player. One and two. I feel like, why do you not give up? If this is what Philly got Jaylen Brown for, why do you not offer 2 firsts and Austin Reeves or something and go get Jaylen Brown next to Luka? That way you don't have a defensive liability in the backcourt. Now you got 2 of them. You got 2 cones in the backcourt that can score 25 a night.
Right. And give up 35. So.
And I mean, they still got Vando, so I guess he'll start probably at the power forward to be their lock.
Rui's still a free agent. Jackson Hayes is in Utah now. We lost a lot. We're losing a lot of people, and like we're losing time. Like
I don't think Rui's coming back because y'all signed Sandro to 3 years, 46 million or something like that.
Don't be surprised if Rui don't go back home
to the Wizards
or somewhere that he can contend.
And then Jackson Hayes went to y'all have been eating off the bench. Jackson Hayes went to Utah.
Yep. Or they might go big and run him and Kessler. That's a lot of post work, but
I hope not.
I don't like that.
I do not. That's nasty.
I don't like it either, but you're gonna put the best 5 on the court. And that be the 4 to 5 best 5 and throw Jake LaVaria out there and hope we get a jump shot. Cause Smart's gone too. He went to Houston.
But they pick up Sexton. I like Colin
Sexton, Quentin Grimes. I like dogs, but it's not enough.
Hold on, the Knicks got Porzingis?
I think he signed back to Boston, didn't he? Or wait, was he even on Boston?
I'm looking at something that says 2-year, $40 million deal with Knicks. And at first I thought like, nah, what is this? But then it says Rui's unrestricted, John Collins 3 for 51 with the Pistons, and Mitchell Robinson 3-year deal with the Celtics.
Nah, Shams didn't post it. So
what team was Porzingis on though? I forgot.
He was on
he went back.
Yep. That's what I said. Boston.
He went back.
I think he did sign back.
Oh, that's probably a typo. I'm like, what? Oh, yeah, so it's probably
Boston.
Okay. That makes sense. Because I was about to say this must be a typo. I don't know. What about Simons, though? You think he'll fit there? Because I kind of felt like when he got traded to Boston, they needed guards. But they didn't like him for whatever.
I think he should have went to a team where he could start. I don't understand that.
Yeah.
I think I like Simons. I think he could have went to Boston. I think he could have went to Miami.
He could have started in Miami.
I feel like he could have started last year. Pritchard was a system guy already. You know what I'm saying? He can score. Obviously, he showed that. Wait,
But now,
I feel like
what's
when you
what's
I
made
don't
that
know
the
move,
why he
well,
goes to Philly though, but give him some scoring
hey,
off the bench
he
for
want
sure.
to go win. Hey, he know he's gonna go win. That's what he wants to
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
But now Porzingis signed back with Golden State, 2 years, $40 million.
Yeah, so that was a typo. That's what I was about to say. I thought he went back to Golden State after I thought about it. Now, what about Kawhi going back to Toronto? Y'all think y'all like that move at this point in his career? Coming
They
off a
they
career,
yeah, I
they
do.
don't.
I like him and Scotty.
I
I
like
like
him as
Scotty, but like I feel like RJ's like an oddball, and they, from what I have read, they were refusing to give him up. Like they were more willing to give up Bi than
Yeah,
RJ.
Bi be hurt,
RJ Canada dude. He from there,
but
so
I think they need a point guard though. I think they need
He's
a pass first point guard. I don't like Quickly over there starting with them because you got three wings that's well
that's the team
two
they
that's
could. That's
trying to score.
I know he's not passed first, but Simons could have started there.
Yeah,
He could have went there and
I think he's
started.
better than Quickly for sure.
Yeah, but you know, like in the NBA, once your role's solidified, it's kind of just like that.
Yeah,
Like wherever you go, that's just gonna be what you are. Like
I don't know who they need to get though, but I think they need a pass first point guard.
there is none of those now, though.
Everybody go back and get Van Vliet.
Bring him
Hey,
back.
Bring him back.
bring them all back besides OG because he ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, that would be crazy if they
And
tried
who's their
that.
center? Jakob? I don't know. I mean, he's
Yeah, won't. Yeah, he's still there.
Yeah, I mean they're gonna be a playoff team. It'll be interesting.
But it don't move me. Like they'll be good. Him and Scotty
Yeah,
will lock up your.
they ain't winning nothing. I don't think
Him
they're
and
winning.
Scotty will lock up your two best players, but they don't beat
They're
nobody in the East.
But that's what I'm saying. That I feel like that. I mean, if we just based it on what happened in the East this year, I mean, you add him to
They beat Cleveland.
This is what I'm saying. So then you're saying that same roster is based with a healthy Kawhi is good enough to go to the conference finals at least.
Let me ask a question. Are they off the top of our head right now? They're not better. There's like 5 teams that are not better than the East. Maybe there's 4 they're not better than.
Well, I got them as a playoff team. You got Boston. So
yeah,
there's one that we disagree.
Yeah, it's one of them. But I'm saying like the obvious ones. Miami.
Toronto's better than Boston.
Yep.
Okay. When you got the best player, we got the best player on the floor. It says a lot more about them.
In the 7-game series, give me Kawhi. What you talking about?
Yeah, with what bad knee?
You really want to flip this discussion right now? Because
no, I'm just.
The 7-game series, give me Kawhi over Tatum any day of the week.
He ain't better. He ain't been better than Tatum since 2020.
I don't know, man.
And all right,
they both. Well, Kawhi be hurt. Is he gonna play the whole season?
Hey, matter of fact, let's slow down. This season will tell us if he belongs in that conversation. How about that? Kawhi's done this. First year, tip me, nigga. New scenery. And that's why you got to go back, nigga. They welcomed him back like a superstar, even though they was mad he left.
Nah, he went back and got that bag and played 50 games. That's what he did.
I'm just saying, yo.
Yeah, when you go 38 and 45, it don't mean nothing.
Okay. So right now in a 7-game series, you take the rosters as is. You're telling me you like Boston to really beat them?
Yes.
I think that's a good series.
It's a good series. I think you got Kawhi and Scott Barnes. That's tough to deal with. Paul George. You know what Paul George you're gonna get. We know that.
You don't. It's a breath of fresh air.
No.
Breath of fresh air.
Playoff fee.
Hey, I bet you on a Tuesday night in regular season they win. Boston might win by 30.
Ain't nobody worried about that Tuesday night in the regular.
Exactly. April's a different story.
Yeah, nah, but that's that could be for another day. We'll get into all that another time, man. But I obviously you upgraded your team getting Kawhi. He's better than who you gave up. Now they did give up Bi, Grady Dick, 2 firsts, and I think 2 seconds and a first round pick swap. So do you think that was too much for Kawhi at his age?
Grady Dick is trash.
Yeah, but again,
don't be. Hey, what's the name? What's the name? They got a lot of right pieces over there. They just gotta keep putting together. They got Darius Garland, Benedict Mathurin, Bi. Who's playing? Who's the big man there? Zubac gone.
Zubac's gone, but they got
Dang,
who is the center?
Who is it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Nick knew it's Yannick. I don't even know. I don't even know his name.
Now
I think it's a young dude over there.
They got a big because they went Keegan Wagler in the draft, so they definitely got a big that they
I
like.
don't know.
Give me like 5 minutes.
What you pausing it?
Man, all right, my man Deuce dropped. It's all good though. Me and Christian gonna finish it off. So we got the LaMelo to Minnesota trade, which was surprising to a lot of people. You know, Charlotte coming off of a good year, probably their best year in 10 or 15
Ever.
years, maybe ever. And then they trade LaMelo after, you know, there's been a rocky probably last season and a half for them. You know, back before they had the good draft last year, got Knuckle actually back to back because Brandon Miller and Khan's both been good for him. But then they went through the process of benching LaMelo. He got back into the lineup. They started playing real good ball, got into the play-in, missed the off, but you know, people was looking forward to what they could do if they could continue that momentum and build, you know, a couple more pieces around them, and they stiff them out for Naz Reid, multiple seconds, and first round pick swap rates. Obviously, him and Ant-Man were in the same class. Now they're teamed up, 6 to 7 years into their career in their
Yes.
prime. Crazy. Who would ever thought that? I remember me and you personally having the argument who's better.
Yeah.
Now they're on the same 26, 27. It's crazy, but yeah, what do you think about it? Crazy trade.
For Charlotte, I don't understand it. I don't. I think LaMelo's a superstar for it. Like I don't know. Especially with the season that they had. Like I think you finally get a team to play how you want to play, and then you get to the play-in, whatever. I think with another season they get to the playoffs. I mean I wouldn't have traded him. I think
And
he makes that team better. Like he makes Brandon Miller better, makes Khan better. I like Brandon Miller though. Like I think he'll be nice regardless. But I think I don't know. I think you finally get the people around him, and then you just give up on him.
yeah, I don't know if it's because like kind of like the Jaylen Brown situation. Once it gets to that point, you kind of just got to go ahead and make the move because you can't really ever repair it. Maybe it was one of those things, but
Mhm.
definitely didn't make sense because I agree with what you said. Like, and then they traded him and immediately signed Kobe White, which Kobe White can score. Don't get it wrong, but they signed him.
But he's not
I think for 70
he can't
some.
pass like that.
Yeah, but he's more.
I like Kobe White, the sixth man. Though. I think sixth man of the year if he's there the whole year. We average like what 18, somewhere around there.
Sure, maybe. That's what I'm saying. He could definitely score. He went for a couple of 30s and 40s last year too, if I remember
Yeah,
correctly.
and I think they was number one in offense, like top 5 in defense. After like
They
I
were.
don't know, I don't
And then like he
know.
also elevates like their bigs and stuff with the way he plays. It's definitely interesting because now you got like a scoring guard. Like now you'll have to see what Khan's really about off not being able to come off them pin downs. I mean, you'll still have that action, but like with a playmaker like LaMelo, it's just a lot easier. I agree, but I do always tell people when I had discussions about him, I don't know if his style will ever translate to a championship, but because I just feel like in the playoffs, possessions are so important, like where you can't tween, one leg, 3 fade. Like I feel like shit like that is goofy. But maybe in the playoffs, it wouldn't
Yeah,
get.
I don't think you can game plan for how he play though. Like he
Yeah,
just
but
plays so free. It's just like
yeah, he
I don't
does.
know. I don't know how you game plan for that.
But now when you put him next to, I guess I never really would have pictured he'd be next to maybe the best shooting guard in the NBA. So now it's
Yes.
like you can't double either one of them.
And that's better for Ant. But I think in the West you have too many good bigs to give up Naz Reid. Like you need that back line. Like you got Gobert, but
But I don't think
Jaden's gonna play the 4.
I agree because they are kind of small, but I don't think Naz Reid's a good defender. But and then when I think about it, if now because Ant-Man likes to play defense, now you put him at the top because you got a guy like LaMelo that's also going to be an elite scorer next to you, average 23 plus, 25 plus. Ant can put more energy into the defensive side, simplify his game on offense, and then probably Jaden will probably start the 4 and
Yeah,
replace.
I think they need another piece though, but we'll see.
But they'll have Io. So, I mean,
Yeah, but then he 6'4"? I mean, I guess it really don't matter for real. But
they
you play the Spurs, you will though.
They gave up because they gave up Julius too. So I mean, they definitely gave up both of their power forwards. But I'm just thinking, like in my mind, I'm like, okay, if they do move Jaden to the 4, and that's where Naz Reid was going to start, is there really a drop off? Because he's a way better defender. He's a little bit shorter, but I don't know. It'll be interesting. I definitely think they'll be a playoff team though, and they'll have some things.
Charlotte must have done want Randall though, because I would have tried to did that first. They probably did, but Charlotte must ain't win him.
Yeah, That's why, yeah, nobody. I feel like nobody wanted him. That's why they did that because that was just basically a cap dump. But I
Yeah.
think that they'll have some early struggles where they got to figure some things out. But this is also a team you come in on
Absolutely.
a casual Wednesday and both of them guys will give you 40 though. Like now
It's
with that
gonna
like
be
backcourt. So
it's definitely gonna be exciting though.
yeah, it's gonna be interesting for sure. And then I guess the last trade that we got that's really big time was Ja being traded to Portland for Jeremy Grant and Chris Murray. Obviously, it's crazy to watch Memphis get rid of their 3-star players in their prime.
Best player in Memphis history.
And this
I don't
team
know.
two seasons ago was like starting to become a rival with Golden State. They were fun to watch. You know, there's some stuff happened with John. Everything changed.
I think it all went down when they fired Taylor Jenkins. After that, man, it was just
Yeah, but they fired Jenkins. Then Bain left. Then they traded Jaren Jackson middle of the season. Now, obviously, Ja was the last piece, and they got essentially nothing back. Jeremy Grant's
nothing.
Chris Murray ain't been, but again, in their roles, you know what I'm saying? But nothing that's
Chris
gonna help.
Murray barely played for the Blazers. Like I don't know. That's crazy though. How John was at the top and then trading him like you said for nothing.
And then what makes it even more crazy is you get traded to a situation where you have 4 point guards.
Yeah.
And I've seen the rumors that, well, I ain't gonna say it was rumors because it was from a legit source. It was the Dunk Central. They had said that the Blazers plan on starting John Dame together, and I'm like, I guess Dame has the shooting ability to play off ball more, and he's coming off the injury. But then at the same time, like defensively, they're small and they really aren't good defenders. So how do you get away with that? I mean, you got Tumani, you got who else? I mean, Shaden ain't really a defender like that. I don't know. Drew definitely one.
Yeah, I think they need to keep Drew. I keep seeing that they gonna trade him, but I'm not trading Drew
But that's what I think.
at
Can you
all.
three like? Could you ever do like Ja, Drew, and Dame together on the court with like?
When you got
Because
Clingan and Denny,
you
like you
still
gonna
got.
do? I don't know with Chado. I'm trading that too and just seeing if it could work.
Yeah, but I mean they got.
I can get rid of Shaden though if you get Ja.
But
Maybe
I
even
feel like they
Scoop. The
kept.
Scoop
I feel
played
like
good
they chose
in the
to.
playoffs last year.
I feel like they chose to keep Sharp over Simons though, because Simons had a
Yeah,
good year for them when the year they traded
yeah,
him.
but he's younger.
Yeah, so I don't know. It'll be interesting, but that'll be another team. They had a good year last year, and then they make a trade like this, and this trade definitely doesn't hurt them, but
Not at all.
like how can it help you is the thing when you got these
Right,
pieces you got to figure out how you're going to use because every one of them guards are 6'3" or shorter too. It isn't like they're big. I mean, other than
right, man.
I mean, you got Scoot, Drew, Dame, and Ja. Like all of them are 6'3" and shorter guards, and they all play different. So it's like I don't know. It's definitely going to be interesting. I don't know if they're like a playoff caliber team. I
Oh,
think
well, they was in the playoffs last year without Dame.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
You add 26.
But you add Dame and Ja, you got to
You know
figure it out.
Dame. You know Dame. That's my man. You feel me? So I think I don't know. I think they be all right though.
Yeah, but there's going to be like teams like them battling with like probably like a Golden State or something, unless
They
obviously,
they get Golden State out the way easy.
unless like a team like unless like Brian goes to Golden State, then it's a different discussion because
Yeah.
it'll be a different team.
Right now they get Golden State out the way easy.
Well, what about Phoenix? Phoenix is a good team.
They get them out the way too.
I don't think they beat Phoenix.
They
Phoenix
get
is
them out the way
liking Phoenix.
easy. They get them out the way, man. You get them out the way. I think they struggle with the Thunder, San Antonio. They might even get the Timberwolves out the way.
You giving them a lot of credit right now. I feel like
Yeah.
because you
I don't
got
know. 'Cause I think Diddy played good. I think that they played. Scoop played good. You still got Drew. Like I don't know. I think they're a tough out.
no, they are, and they got a new coach though, on a 1 year deal, so he got to prove something.
Man, I don't know who's their coach.
No, nobody knows him.
Well, yeah, that does make a difference.
But I
'Cause I
mean,
thought what Tiago did. I think he did all right.
I'm saying D Book, Miles Bridges, Dylan Brooks, Colin Gillespie. They still got Jalen Green. I thought they should have traded Jalen Green for Ja, honestly. That would have been perfect. Brett put him back with
Yeah.
Dylan.
Yeah.
And they signed, and then of course they got Mark Williams. They drafted Koa Pete, and they got Luke Kennard.
Yeah, Blazers get him out of the way still.
Nah, they're gonna be pretty good. Watch.
Because Dylan Brooks played good in the playoffs.
Yeah, no, he does. But I think like that was a big thing that happened too, though. Like when they traded him away, their culture kind of like changed.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, it's like that's why when that happened, I was like, oh shit, like they should immediately go get him. Like I'm giving up Jalen Green for Ja. I don't care
Yeah,
what.
it's crazy. They was second seed, and now they rebuild in what, two years?
Crazy.
That's crazy.
And now they got Boozer over there. I don't know who he's playing with. Him and Edie. They starting inside out in the guard heavy league. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But
Wait,
yeah,
because who is their one? Ty Jerome? Scottie Pippen Jr.?
I don't know. It's probably
Probably is Jerome, though. That's your guy.
that's crazy. He's at the 2. He's their shooter. Jalen Wells.
I think, well, he a 2 guard, 2-3.
Yeah, Scottie Pippen Jr., Ty Jerome, Walter Clayton Jr.
Yeah, that's not.
It's safe to say they're cooked.
Yeah. Rebuild for the next 10 years.
Shit. What is Cam Boozer?
I mean,
doing?
they do got a lot of picks, though, don't they?
I think they got some decent picks, but like, what are they?
Because
about?
for Desmond Bain, they got like, what, 5? Got some from Jaren, so we'll see.
Caldwell Pope signed.
With the Grizzlies, he's burnt.
Yeah, he's just trying to survive.
Yeah, he just try. Yeah,
Ty Jerome.
that's crazy though. Because I
20.
think he could help a contender.
But that's that. I think they were the biggest. They definitely were the biggest. I mean, you had Tobias Harris go to the Spurs. I think that's a solid pickup for them.
Yeah, it is.
I think now they could start him at the 4, bring Champagnie off the bench, probably
Bench.
because Tobias.
Yeah, I don't know what they do over there. Because for me, Dylan Harper is the best guard over there. Well, he will be next year.
I seen a projected starting lineup yesterday that had all 3 of the guards starting with Tobias and Wemby, which means they would bring Champagnie and Vassell off the bench.
Oh no, I like Vassell too though. I don't know.
Dude, he's a sniper. Like he's their
Yeah, and he was with like one of their best defenders. In the playoffs.
Yeah, he can guard too. So I don't know if that would be true. Like if they'll start all 3 guards, but you would think if they're not going to trade Fox with everything that's going on at some point, like they might be thinking about it. They might be thinking about it.
Yeah.
But I mean, my argument was like Harper's a rookie. I get it, but bro, you're going into year 2. You got a max guy in front of you. You got fit. That's just the way the game is. And ain't nothing wrong with having a good 6 man. Like 6 man.
No, it's not. But
it's important on the championship caliber.
I think he's the closer in the playoffs
and that's cool.
For the next for how long he stayed there. He's their closer.
Like I think Jamal could be one of the most has some of the most points in playoff history. Like he's a 6th man. Granted,
but he wasn't no second pick either though.
But I'm saying he had like, but he's one of the greatest 6 men ever. That's all I'm saying. Like and he had starter potential. Like at some point in the league, he could have been a starter.
No, yeah, for sure.
Like, but that was his role. And he was closing shit. So
yeah.
It is what it is, but nah, that was a good little episode there, man. Appreciate everybody. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll be bringing you content more on a weekly basis, probably 3 times a week, but y'all know the vibes.